Well, hello everybody. Now we're talking to Aries-Leo-Sagittarius. Now, how are you doing in the dove? Let's talk about your daily check-in. So let's see what's going down with you. So let's see what's going down with Aries-Leo-Sagittarius. So we're going to start off by saying, how are y'all doing? So Aries. Now Aries, isolation. Someone has been on a shelf too long. Someone is in isolation. So someone may be in isolation right now. That's what you've been doing. What else is going on with Aries? Somebody's in isolation. But they're self-loving. They're learning to self-love themselves. And something, they're enlightened. So someone who's they're enlightened while they're going and finding their self-worth and enlightening. What else is going on here? And something will be bittersweet. Someone is working on, there's bittersweet because they are getting enlightened on what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. So, Leo, what's going on with you? So we got someone on the shelf here. Now, Leo, what's going on with you? Now, Leo, you are perfection. You're working out the kinks. You're looking at, you want everything to be perfection, to be perfect, but sometimes it's not, Leo. You got to stop all that being so perfect. Like, there's going to be flaws in everything. There's nothing wrong with a few flaws. How we go about doing is what lot. Somebody needs to, get in their destiny. They're working on it, and they're worrying about miracles. There could be a miracle that's going to show up to you, Leo. What's this miracle? There's a miracle that may show up to you, Leo, of all the service that you've done for other people. So, the angels are saying something about a miracle could be coming towards you because you put a lot of sacrifices, you helped a lot of people, and now it's time for you to get some reward. So sometimes you service people that felt like they were a victim of something, and they put a pause on their life, and you serviced to bring people out of that. You're bringing people out of that, not moving forward, not wanting to help others. You're bringing people out of that. Now, Sagittarius, what's going on with you? Sagittarius, what's going on with Sag? Now, Sagittarius, you're learning you need to pray more. You're working on doing some more praying, but there's some guilt here. Someone is over there looking at the back, and they feel guilty for not releasing and saying and releasing the baggage that they had. Someone had felt guilt because they didn't release things that they didn't need. Something about they needed to balance out their life from all the ruckus and all that stuff and look at the wisdom that they had going on. Sagittarius needed to, but they were trying to be tricking people. They was doing some trickery stuff to get abundance, and now it's catching up with you, Sag. In other words, you were tricking people in vanity because you wanted everything, the riches and everything, so you would do trickery things, and you gossip about how you took with things from somebody that had instincts. You tried to take somebody and do magic spells and all kinds of things to get abundance, but now that's it's trying to mess with you. You're starting to see that, well, I started all this and now I'm so stuck in it, Someone feels stuck to their own stuff that they did. So let's go ahead and get some messages here. What else is going on with this daily message here? What else we need to know here? What else is the message here that I need to tell you? What is the message here? That's something to do with the spread. What else is the message here? Something about why are you calling me about all this crazy stuff? Somebody said they're not listening because they said it's crazy stuff. And see, someone didn't want to know about the tower that was coming their way. In other words, you tried to warn someone, but they didn't want to know about the tower. They wasn't even trying to listen to you. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody they didn't want to get the warning sign. Somebody didn't even want to listen. They didn't even want to take heed in none of that. It says money stopped coming because of the magic spells that these people were putting on somebody. They were doing magic spells. Somebody named Corolla, the money stopped. They were doing magic spells, and now somebody allegedly may have liver cancer problems that's got going on. Someone may have liver cancer, allegedly, me not a doctor. Someone named Eleanor in the past, allegedly. So they didn't want to give up the spell work. So it's a lot of this fire signs. Somebody was Corolla, they were putting spell work on you. Really messing with you. What else? Trying to stop you. Okay? It says you are being investigated. See, someone was poisoning this lady or man. Someone was poisoning somebody. So open your own food. They say you open your own food. Don't let nobody open it for you. It says I will never talk to you again. This person, if they had a chance, they would. It's in reverse. Awakening is coming soon, so you need to watch out. Somebody's going through awakening. Someone said they loved the color green in the past. It says watch out. Waiting on you to open up about their crimes. They want you to talk about it. Somebody married. They want to. It says never give up. You are a winner. You have an old soul. And this is allegedly entertainment purposes only. Take it with a grain of salt. Names come out, but take it with a grain of salt. He lied to the whole group in the past. Someone didn't lie. This says God is watching all this cult members and family and friends. I told y'all to stop. I told the madness has to stop. God told you to stop. But some people weren't listening. They didn't want to listen. So, they said sneaky family getting persecuted for bullying you. Because they didn't want to stop. And God said, I'm not going to tell you no more. So you keep telling people love and light. Don't worry about what they say. See, because I told them to leave you alone. And they did not do it. So that's what I'm hearing. Most High said, I told them to leave you alone. And they didn't do it. So now they're going to have to deal with what comes with it. You want to be the big dog? Okay, I'm going to teach you what the big dog. Teach you how to get that good old ass whooping. Because you can't mess with Most High. See, somebody had a drug problem in the past. They don't because it's in reverse. Somebody don't. This is why you am my Scorpio friend, family, Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Someone tried to M somebody and it got reversed. God said, oh no. Something about 12 years ago, this could have been happening since 12. This has been going on a long time. Someone is going around, going in people's houses and going through doors that's not locked, and they're doing pow, pow, pow. So lock your doors, okay? Somebody's name could be Jacob. It says they will get karma for trying to hurt earth angels and star seeds and earth angels. They're going to get karma. But someone said a child don't like discipline. That was the whole reason. Cord cutting ritual need to be done on these people because release the sadness. They were doing voodoo, but it went back to center to them. Everything they've done is every day is a chance to start fresh. Your best days are still ahead of you. There's a real twin flame coming your way. Someone here is in a karmic relationship in the past. They're not no more. Someone says something may go viral. Allegedly, this is viral. Somebody might get beaten by the police or something. I don't know what that is. Allegedly, something about a white and black situation. Somebody got beaten by the police allegedly, or someone named Wilson. Need to watch out. Statue. They said someone named Wilson. Need to watch out. Allegedly. Choice is chance. Okay, a choice is the most powerful tool. You have every chance. You shed some doors, but also open several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are the only one choice away. You can change your life. So Wilson, they're letting you know you don't have to let that happen. Somebody's a brother. Anything else? So, you got a right to change your life. If you want to change, it's your opportunity to do that. Somebody in Dallas in the past, it says it's time to take action. They didn't want to do it. And they were seeing 11:11. Somebody was born 4/11 in the past. There was a Virgo in the past, allegedly. Something about no matter how difficult yesterday was, just know that today is a day. Stay positive. Moment of good memories and good things going on in your life. Stay positive. They want you to do that. Something about I am going to jail, but I'm going to believe in you everything. I am in love with you. I watch you. Somebody said they was in love with you and they're going to leave you everything. Somebody has cardiovascular disease, allegedly. Cancer disease in their body, allegedly. Me not a doctor, but they was saying, you are gorgeous. I love your hair. Somebody was saying, mom and dad's not your real parents. Facts or fiction. You know, somebody here moving towards a new relationship, or pastor knows someone wasn't moving towards none of that. Good pastor work for God. This person works for God. Someone is planning a bank robbery, past, present, abuser, or they already have, but they're planning a bank robbery. It says, I know where you live. No, they don't. They think they know where you live. They think they know where you live. It says, so smile. There is wealth and money coming your way. It's a hot lady at work. Something about Smith. Something about sex magic being used on you, but it went in reverse. It's not going to work. Evil underwear is watching you every day. The devil is out to get you. The devil's watching you every day, but it's okay because Most High said, just don't worry. I'm here too. It says growth. I am changing how I do things for the better. So Most High said, keep changing. Don't worry about that. You know, you forget everybody has a boss. And Most High is saying it. Everybody has a boss. I don't know why y'all think that we don't have bosses, and just because you can't see Most High, y'all think Most High, y'all don't want to believe in the divine, but the divine already knows. That's why the tricks are being played, because you don't want to see past. You don't want to see past reality. You don't want to face reality. You want everything to be in front of you like it was on a machine and on the icebox or all this modern stuff, and it's right in front of you. Most High has been here helping you all along. But just remember, the devil and Most High, they work together. Don't get it twisted. There's a dark and there's a light. And everybody has a different lesson to learn because of the karma that they have done in their life. So there's different ways we dish it out. Like I was hearing, different ways we dish it out. You either want to do right or we dish it out the way we know. And we're going to dish it out because Most High is the better Lord. Most High can change your whole life in making these bad moves. That's why I'm laughing, because people think they don't know that the devil and Most High work together. Then you lost it, because Most High ain't going to let nothing get out of control. That's what you don't know. Like, share, and subscribe.